You've seen it advertised on billboards around Nashville. It's a big polo event that helps both adults and children with physical and intellectual disabilities.
Chukkers For Charity kicks off Saturday, September 9th, and we are joined by Audrey Kidd. Congratulations, you're 27. I can't believe it.
27 years that this great event has been supporting two Nashville nonprofits. It's pretty remarkable.
Well, tell us a little bit about the event.
Yes.
The event is high goal polo. Extremely fast, exciting. If you've never seen a polo match, if you love, it doesn't matter if you know what polo is, once you get there, you will be caught up in it. The speed of the horses, the skill of the polo players, regardless of what kind of ticket you have a field side seat at this event, and there are private cabanas and tailgating spots and food and drink and people dressed for the theme. It's a huge party, and it all centers around the excitement of polo and supports two great charities.
Well, and so I do want to get to those two charities. One of them, you were a volunteer for 20 years. It's called Saddle Up.
Yes.
Why does this organization in particular mean so much to you? And then we'll get to that second organization.
Okay. Well, I love to talk about Saddle Up. I did start volunteering about 20 years ago with my daughter. She wanted to, she was a rider and she wanted to have her own horse. And I said, you know, let's go do some volunteer work with an organization that meets the needs of children with disabilities with horses, so you can see the real power of the horse and what that connection's like. So we volunteered together, and then fast forward many years later, I was lucky enough to become the executive director of the organization. But once you've been to Saddle Up, once you've seen the kids, the horses, the volunteers, and how just powerful those relationships are, you really, it stays with you.
Oh, it certainly does. It's a beautiful thing. Now, the other beneficiary is the Rochelle Center, which supports adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, Rochelle Center has been in Nashville since 1969. And they have changed over the years to provide state-of-the-art services to adults with disabilities. Their goal is much like Saddle Up's, and that is to make sure that these individuals reach their full potential, that they have lives of dignity, that they're able to be working and living in the community. And Rochelle Center is, again, is a wonderful organization, and they've been serving Middle Tennessee for a long time.
So incredible. And I know with Chukkers For Charity, there are different types of tickets that you can purchase and many ways that you can support this.
There are. There's patrons tents. Those are individual cabanas. Those come with food and drink and all the fun of a patron side of the field. On the other side of the field, the view's just as good. There are tailgating cabanas, and then there are also open tailgate spots. So there are 3 different ticket levels, and you can see the action and enjoy the day from any of those spots on the field.
And I love that you have themes. So what's this year's theme?
This year's theme is Chukkers Goes Island Time. So it's all tropical, Polynesian. There will be appropriate music and food and fun. Most people dress in accordance with the theme, so hopefully it won't be tropical heat, but we're looking for a lot of other tropical fun on that day.
Now, you mentioned to us that there was an event that you had one year where the theme really kind of matched what happened with the weather. That was kind of, you told us about that right before we came on.
Well, we could not have planned this, and actually, I guess we wouldn't have planned it, but the theme was Wizard of Oz. It was a great theme. We actually had a tornado that day.
Oh, no.
So in the 27 years of Chukkers, there have been really wonderful themes. That day, everything came together. No one was hurt, no horses were harmed, but it was pretty crazy to have a tornado in the middle of that particular theme.
And you know, being part of this organization for 20 years, more than that, you probably have seen some incredible success stories. We've got about less than a minute left. Why are you part of this organization?
You know, Saddle Up is a place that is really pretty magical, and we see miracles every day. We have children who come to ride with us whose parents have been told they'll never speak. They say their first words, often the name of their pony, or walk on, which is how they get their pony to take those steps. We have children who have been with us from 2 to 25. One in particular, his parents were told he would never walk. And through the strength and confidence that he gained, he just recently graduated from Vanderbilt, and he's on the equipment team for the Vanderbilt football team. And we've gotten to watch him just grow into a remarkable young man. And there's story after story of that at Saddle Up. It happens almost every day. So it's a remarkable place to be.
Incredible. And that's why we need to support this event, because it goes directly back to both of those organizations.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
It's
so
gonna be
much. It's been a
fun.
We
pleasure.
appreciate you and what you do.
Thank you.
All right, make a donation and check out Chukkers For Charity. Visit their website and follow them on social media for more details. It's going to be so much fun.